Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Hitman World of Assassination. We are in the tutorial level of Hitman 2, Hawke's Bay. Just took out the targets and we now have to make our escape, which, if I remember correctly, was the hardest part. I already played this like 2 years ago. You can be spotted, although somehow it seems like the level is easier than it was before. Maybe less NPCs or something, I don't know. Anyway, let's just get through the garage. I was there before, so there were not too many guys spotting me. I can get there, then take out the guy that is standing in front of the garage. They're all also quite stationary. I don't know whether they nerfed it a bit. Alright, there is the guy. He's also stationary. Let's lure him in and close this door for good measure. And also look for a way to hide his body. Ah, there's a cupboard over there. So, here we go. Oh, turn on the HUD.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Man, investigating a noise. Better not be another half-dead sheep.
Here we go.
Awesome.
Give my coin back. See you later, dudes. Is he wearing a mask? I didn't even see it. It looked like a mask, maybe. No, let's just drop this weapon. Alright, now the question is, where are the others? I don't really know their patrols. Could very well be a guy on the top ledge. I think if I'm in this high grass, I may be quite well hidden. Alright, is there a guy up there? I don't see any. But we do have a guy, quite a lot of guys walking over there. I'm not sure how perceptive they are. We need to get over there. 250 meters. I think you can use a distraction. In the middle there will be a car with quite some guys. And you can blow something up, is what I remember. Maybe it's not even necessary. But these guys do have flashlights. So it wouldn't surprise me if they can pick you out. What the hell? Do we have the camera with us? Yes, what the hell is that? Is that the... Ah, that's the guard rope, or the... pretty cool, the lighting going on. But that is the, it looks, I've thought like, is that like the television screen? But it's not. burying something. looked like that LCD screen, and I was like, no, but that's on the first floor. It's a very large screen, so it probably rises up to the second floor in the hall of the living room. But there's a wall between it, so I was like, how can I see it? Is that a graphical glitch? But it's actually like the clothing walk-in closets. Oh shit.
Oh.
The Mercs have discovered your boat, 47. They're on high alert, combing the beach for intruders. Proceed with caution.
God damn it. I got spotted almost.
We're in the back of the truck. Plenty of juice.
Is that it?
Could provide an opportunity actually.
No, it's just we weren't supposed to.
Right, did I lose my silent assassin? I think I may very well have. Let's check it out. That would be a bummer, because that means starting all the way back.
Still civilian.
Alright, we are still silent assassin. Alright, so I really have to play cautious, because I forgot there's quite some replaying if I fail here.
Not woken up in the van and torn Alma's mask off. Then maybe he and the missus would still be alive. Just food for thought. Oh, real.
Knock it off.
Oh fuck. Ah, fuck. Who spotted me?
Hey! You need to drop the sword! Do it!
It was that guy, but he was looking. I would thought he was looking towards the sea. Apparently he wasn't. Fuck. Alright, I will very quickly take her out. It can be done quite quickly actually. My plan is to take her out with the car battery and a sink. I don't even need to take out her boyfriend, but let's do it anyways.
Uh-huh.
Alright, that is totally the wrong location where I threw it.
Huh.
Oh, here we go again. Max is back.
Not too shabby.
Alright, now that guy over there I do need to take out as well. Because earlier I found once I hide this body into that thing over there, this guy will spot it.
I just heard something. I'm gonna check it out.
Beautiful.
Alright, I do need to be careful with the guys on the roof. Maybe they can see down. I'm not sure. It's really weird that I cannot take their disguises. Well, I can take the disguise of the guards that I took out on the roof. You see? Nothing to do. Right, so those are down. Let's get his weapon as well. Or I could just leave it be. Let's just leave that weapon be. get the car battery to mix up the kill a bit. Here we go. And let's put it over here. And let's overflow the sink. And let's see what happens. She is not really distracted by it. It's really weird. I don't even know where she is.
Hey, any sign of Max?
No, man. One of the lads
Yeah,
down the
she's
front
outside, but
Oh well. As long as he's happy.
she's not coming over.
Max, Pumpkin, are you playing?
Come on over.
Oh, cool.
I don't understand. The game is glitching out a bit. She's supposed to hear it. But she's not at all. Alright, I will just lure her with a coin into the puddle.
Max? Maxie! Max?
Mummy's getting pretty cranky.
Why is
Alright.
she not being electrocuted? I thought you could use a car battery with water to electrocute. God damn it! Trying to do a fun new way to take her out and it's not working. Alright, I will just go with the same shurikens.
Okay.
Alright, she spotted me almost. So, there she goes. And here we go.
Target down. Well done, 47. Now get off the property.
Alright, my whole elaborate scheme didn't work, unfortunately. Clean up after ourselves. Ah, I could have also dropped her in here. I'm not sure, but I'm really not too sure how this works. I have to test that out later. For now, let's leave the battery just over there. And let's make our way out, same way as we came in. Or as we did it before, sorry. Maybe even without luring this guy. I think we can just take him out. No need to lure. What the hell is that gray thing to the left? To the right? find the car lights are pretty well done. Often that's a thing that is overlooked in games. They don't look 3D or transparent at all. It are often just white squares or red squares. And it's such a mundane item that to me it really is obvious when it's not well done. Alright, now let's do it better than we did before. Anyways, I mean, like, if it's well done, it's such a mundane, especially in open world games with a lot of cars. It's such a, not mundane, a prevalent item in the real world that if you don't do it reasonably well, it really sticks out like a sore thumb.
The Mercs have discovered your boat, 47. They're on high alert, combing the beach for intruders. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can do a distraction with that truck over there. Probably the guy at the back, the one who spotted us earlier, needs to be taken out first, because he's looking in this direction. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Pretty tricky. Here we are. He sometimes does turn around. That's indeed why I was so surprised that he spotted me. I thought his back was towards me, but apparently he must have turned around just as I was making my way. Now he's turned around again. He doesn't turn around for that long, actually. You see? It's only a brief moment that he looks at the sea. Let's see if we can do a distraction over here. That other guy is back.
That's gotta be deep enough. Are you afraid we're gonna set the beach on fire?
No, but we don't want animals digging up the charred bones, no. Especially not Max. You fellas bring the drums of kerosene.
You're in the back of the truck. Plenty of juice for two.
Bastards. Hey, Reynard tell you who they were?
Now, why do I want to know a thing like that? You in the market for some inner demons, Nash? Because I'll sell you some of mine, no worries.
No, it's just we weren't supposed to kill civilians. Lost the fort.
Alright, I don't remember how I did that.
Money bags here, we got woken up in the van.
I have no idea how I did that distraction before. Probably just shooting the kerosene. I don't want to kill those guys. We don't want collateral damage. But let's see, do I have a really... Here, this one probably. I need a subsonic gun that doesn't... If I shoot it, it should not give away my position. Suppressor. Underpowered. It doesn't say subsonic. Usually I think it says subsonic. If it's not subsonic, then it will also give away your position. I could also just throw a grenade. Yeah, let's just throw a grenade. A fragmentation grenade can be thrown, detonates in an explosion after a small delay. But then the chance of collateral damage is much higher. Why is this one not loading? Weird. Alright, the ICA. Let's just go with this one, but pretty big chance that they will go to my location.
You and the missus would still be alive. Just move the door.
Knock it off.
That's like the plan.
But it would be good to create some distraction. Here we go. mostly going to the car, which is what we want. Oh fuck! Ooh, that was a close call. I didn't see those three guys coming over. This looks pretty good. They are away from my boats. So here we go. Very nice. And hopefully it will be Silent Assassin, I'm not sure. How can we get in here? Ah, here we go. Pretty cool tutorial mission. 10 times better than the tutorial in Hitman 1, if you ask me. Alright, we didn't explore that much. Only 8,000, that really is not a lot. Silent Assassin, 5 stars. That's nice. Location mastery. Will I get to 5? God damn it. Does that mean I fully mastered it? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. Alright, what do we got? Reach Hawke's Bay level 5. A very sharp short blade used by samurais to perform seppuku. God damn it, that was a real thing. Like sliding, cutting your own guts out from left to right with such a sword. Crazy. Alright, an explosive flash grenade. A flash grenade can be thrown and detonates in a bright flash after a small delay. Will blind anyone nearby. That could be handy. HC pickup, beach check. The ice shake and small briefcase containing a large item inside of an old boathouse on the beach. Starting location, office. 47 has infiltrated the house in Hawke's Bay and starts inside the office. And that was it. Yes, I heard about it. They don't do cutscenes anymore. More like still images. Which is a shame because the cutscenes in Hitman 1, they were amazing. They were really like a AAA action movie. Especially those with Diana.
Well, it's official. New Zealand paid off. The client has given us carte blanche. Hunt down the militia by any means necessary.
A week ago, Providence was a threat. How did you swing the board?
The board are practical people, 47. A blank check is hard to turn down. Besides, the Shadow client's war on Providence is causing a global panic. Someone will need to stop the militia. Might as well be us.
And the man on the train? You never told them about his offer.
Taking a contract for personal gain is against ICA regulations.
Sodas would have been proud.
Is that a sense of humor, 47? Whatever next? Crying at the movies?
Why are you doing this?
I know what it's like to have everything taken from you. He claims to know about your past. Your childhood, your memories, everything Ortmeyer stole from you.
And you trust him?
About as far as I can throw him. But this is our best lead in 20 years. I say it's time we break a few rules.
Really a shame that they ditched the cutscenes for like this comic book pictures, so to say. Still pictures. Alright, new mission. Here we go. The finish line.
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare.
Alright, interesting. There was one item that I would like to rewatch only at the start.
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida.
It short once I see it. It's at the
After
start.
analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development.
I think I again missed it.
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge.
Yeah, okay. I didn't miss it. I was just a little bit confused what it says. I wanted to see what branches that corporate was all active. Alright, before starting, as usual, I will read the bios. Often they are quite long, but still interesting. So let's do that now. Estranged daughter, Shara Knox. Estranged daughter of Robert Knox, Sharon Knox, wasn't dealt the best cards from her early childhood. Her mother died due to complications from childbirth, a fact that Shara to this day still believes her father holds her secretly responsible for. Growing up with a father who always worked, Shara developed a somewhat reckless personality, always trying to outdo everyone else, including her old man. At the age of 17, she was deeply involved with competitive short-distance running and worried that she might lose to her high school competitor. Paid a man to ensure the competitor didn't run that afternoon. The competitor was chained to a wheelchair for the rest of her life, while Shara won the race easily. The tactic is one she would use again and again to get the upper hand in both athletics and life in general. Shara Knox, what a bitch. Graduated from Harvard Business School and, without telling her father, secured a job with Kronstadt Industries. Diligently working her way to the top of the financial department, finally interviewing for the position of CFO with her somewhat surprised father. Sharon Knox has been instrumental in developing the money-earning side of the family business, and she has secured many deals with foreign nationals, including a very controversial decision to field test robot material. Should be an A instead of an E, I guess. In the field in several rogue nations. While the loss of civilian life was never formally assigned as collateral damage following those tests, leaked internal reports suggest as much. Shara suffers from a serious inferiority complex in relation to her father, always trying to prove herself to him, but often coming up short. She is uncertain about whether he truly cares for her or not. Her insecurity causes her to act out often irrationally or violently, and she is known for her lifestyle of working hard and playing and partying even harder. Sharon Knox is currently highly invested in the Kronstadt racing team and is the company's lead driver in the innovation race. She's won the race multiple times and is expected to bring home the trophy again. Alright, kill conditions, anything. Robert Knox, CEO of Kronstadt Industries and maverick businessman. Robert Knox is a man who relies on his good-natured, slightly eccentric public reputation to carry him through tough times, like the tragic death of his longtime business partner Konstantin Tsukov and a very messy divorce from now deceased B-list actress and former glamour model Tiffany Gold. The American-born son of a successful German businessman, Knox is a shrewd, uncaring, egomaniacal bully who threatens and cajoles his way through life. Robert started out small, spending his father's money on several small startups, but failing them all due to his inherent interest in product rather than business development. At age 21, his family finally pulls a few strings and gets him a PhD stipend at Caltech, where he starts developing robotics and artificial intelligence. Here, Knox also meets a young postdoc, Florence Underwood, with whom he gets romantically involved. Florence unexpectedly becomes pregnant and gives birth to a beautiful baby girl, Shara. Sadly, Florence dies from sepsis following the birth, leaving Robert Knox alone to raise a child and pursue his career at the same time. Coming out of Caltech with a handful of patents, Knox starts Kronstadt Industries. His skill as a businessman has not improved though, and over the next years, Knox's skill at manipulating people through threats, lawsuits and straight bribes keeps the company afloat. His technical skills and reputation catch the attention of a powerful group of people, and one morning after having shaken hands with a strange, nondescript man, Kronstadt wins an incredibly lucrative contract with the US Army to develop robotic soldiers. 3 years later, Kronstadt Industries goes public and the stock market explodes. Suddenly everyone in tech and money know who Robert Knox is. His bold personality finds that the public eye is one that pleases him immensely. Over the next decade, Knox carefully crafts an image as a maverick CEO willing to not only risk things to get his company and critically its shareholders a big chunk of the exploding medical and robotics tech share, but also willing to go along with whatever publicity stunt his PR director comes up with. Knox, a charming eccentric, starts dating Hollywood actresses and soon finds himself a regular on the covers of tabloids and enthusiast magazines. He finds an interest in race car driving and quickly forms a team of his own using Kronstadt's patents to boost the performance of the cars. One day, while experimenting with a new nitrogen boost applicator, while driving his prototype car, something goes wrong. Knox is horribly burnt, and despite the best efforts of gamma surgeons, he carries the scars from the accident to this day. Another race driver, Maxwell Rutter, who was involved in the accident, sued Knox for damages but lost the trial. Rutter now works for the global innovation race and is known to hold a grudge against the Knox family. With the recent CEO killings, Knox feels the ground burning beneath his feet, and so makes another bold life decision. He contacts a terrorist through a dark web connection and offers him a deal. Spare him and get the digital keys to the kingdom. Backdoor access to everything Kronstadt has a finger in, including a lot of security systems used by big companies. Knox is betting on the deal to go through any day now. Alright, interesting. Planning. Objectives. Target briefing we already did. I don't get any starting gear. In Hitman 1 you got like a default loadout. Let's see if we have some cool outfits. No, let's just go with the Florida fits. We are in Florida after all. Where is the smuggled item? Bayside Center car park. I could smuggle something in. Earlier I said I wouldn't really smuggle in items because it feels a little bit like cheating. And I also would just go with the default loadouts. But actually in this game I do. The smuggled item I will leave for now, but the loadout I actually have to pick myself or not. This contract takes place in a highly secure area. As such, Agent 47 is unable to arrive carrying any equipment, but smuggling items is still possible. Alright, so I cannot even, it's not like there's no default loadout anymore, it's just on purpose. There's no loadout because it's too secure. So let's just keep it like that. And let's start the level. Civilian witnesses will run and report their knowledge to guards. Alright. NPCs will use flash grenades during combat, so keep an eye out for grenades flying around and try to dodge them. Intel are pieces of information that might be useful to you. I hope the frame rate will be better than in the Hitman 1 crowded levels. NPCs will not be fooled by a thrown item if they see you throw it. There will be quite a lot of NPCs here, I guess.
Welcome to Miami, 47. The innovation race is on its last day, and it is down to the wire. Thousands of eager fans are gathered for the final laps of this unexpectedly close race. Sierra Knox is expertly piloting her red Kronstadt car. Her father, Robert Knox, roams the nearby expo building where Kronstadt is showcasing its new prototype car. The Kronstadt RK Mark III has seen fierce competition from the Chinese Kowloon Heavy Industries' new racer. Moses Lee, CEO of Kowloon, has taken a dominant lead and looks invincible. Sierra Knox will need to risk it all if she wants to win for the third year in a row. The stakes are as high as they can get.
Pretty cool intro. Right. Yeah, no, not that good of a frame rate, unfortunately. Alright, Thor max power, high voltage power cell. This will be a little bit, we have only a couple of minutes left in the episode, but it will just be me exploring options. So we have a Marina Park, maybe Bayside Center, maybe Bayside Boat Rental, Marina Memorial, event stands, Flamingo Hotel. Baytown Underpass, Bayside Center Park, and Boat Rental. It's not good. But still, I feel it is better than in Marrakesh and Sapienza.
But it's no big deal. Can't you just let us through? All the way from Seattle. Do you know how long that takes?
I'm hearing that Sierra is not a deal.
No, there's nothing. All seems possible.
Man, pretty cool level. Music is pretty cool. Open 1 hour before, 1 hour after any major events.
Sir, I'm sorry I can't let you through here. Now guys turn around and leave. Right now.
Some balloons. Really cool level. Actually, it's pretty good frame rate for such an elaborate level.
Start eating out of the trays, and I'm like, should I kick this guy out?
There is still plenty of time left.
Stuff, but this guy's messing around with the food, touching it. Turns out he's like the chief engineer for Team Flag. I mean, I don't care what nobody says. This is my circuit. I have so many years working my ass off in this gig. Everybody knows me. Some new face gives me trouble. I'm on the phone to my master.
I can imagine.
The dialogue is so funny. I'm not sure whether that came through in the recording, but there was a guy who thought himself quite the boss of the event because he's been working there for so long, and he mistook some kind of a team mechanic for a homeless guy. Alright, so there's a way in over there if I get the right disguise.
Welcome to you.
Employees only, so I need an employee thingy. This guy has.
I hope you enjoy the show.
He's an employee. Global Innovation Race flyer. The Global Innovation Race is a major sporting event taking place in Miami every year. Besides the enduring race itself, which runs over the course of 2 days, the social aspect of the race has exploded over the years, growing from being mostly an enthusiast event. It is now a major public event complete with exclusive areas for VIPs and separate paddocks for the team drivers and crew to relax while not on track or in the pits. The exclusive drivers lounge features nightly parties and often sees the attendance of various celebrities.
Hello, and welcome to the Assassination race.
I can just walk through.
Sir, if you want to come through, I'm gonna have to pat you down. Just relax. You'll be on your way in a sec. Good. You're clean and good to go.
Don't forget, this race is all about getting some miles under the hood. It's as much about the car's stamina and technology as it is about the driver's talent.
I wonder why the frame rate is so much better in this game than it was in Hitman 1. I mean, it's all the Hitman 3 engine, right? I don't get that. Almost doubting, am I still at max settings? Yeah, maybe there's just not a lot of ray tracing going on here. That's probably it. Not a lot of reflections to ray trace. Alright, almost at the 45-minute marker. Let's explore a little bit more.
What a great atmosphere. The audience has come to see something special, and the drivers are not gonna let them down. This could go down to the wire.
Merchandise.
I need to see that invitation, sir.
Alright, VIP. Access to paddocks and VIP party are only for the use of guests with VIP passes. Please present your passes here. Have a great day. How's this? Anybody looking? Yes, that guy is looking. Free snacks and complimentary beverages.
There is still some time to go.
VIP area, parking, stands. Flamingo mascot Polaroids. A Polaroid picture of one of the race's mascots dressed as a flamingo.
So that's Bruno Diaz aiming third last year. He'd want to do better this time. I wouldn't be too surprised to see him on the podium.
Global Innovation Race.
Welcome. Allow me to take a photo of you as soon as you
Pretty funny. Can we also go there?
Oh, hi there.
Let me just repeat some ground rules for those of you new to your event. You gotta cover as much ground as possible in the time. When the
Pretty
time's
funny.
up, we have our winner.
So much detail. Employees only. Will anybody? Yeah, that guy will surely spot me.
Look
Kronstadt
at these
Industrial.
beautiful cars. These cars are the future of motorsports. You see the grip on these
the
babies?
targets,
It's
the
just
ladies.
so strong. I mean, you could drive straight up the wall.
Kogun, the big competitor. Apparently from the intro.
Don't forget that this race is all about getting some miles under the hood. It's as much about the car's stamina and technology as it is about the driver's talent.
From the intro cutscene.
There is still some
Auto,
time to go.
Moto, Goo.
I wouldn't ask if it was important, and I know you have your heart in it. I
Nice.
mean, she may be seen, but she's still a human being, right?
Sure.
Oh, what a day for the Global Innovation Race, huh?
The one that showed up.
Couldn't be
Thank
prettier
you
here
so
in Miami.
much.
Yes, sir.
I'm your
The
biggest fan
crowd's
ever.
having a
And if you could do just one more for my friend Caitlin, I would be like totally over.
Why am I somehow not surprised?
Alright, headshot of Sharon Knox, a magazine cover featuring Sharon Knox.
Ask. But last one, man. I really need to move on. We got a line of people waiting.
Thanks.
Excuse me, you want to move away?
That's amazing. Thanks. Listen,
Let
my
me just
boss at the
repeat some
station
ground
said-
rules for those of you new to endurance racing. You gotta cover as much ground as possible within the time frame. When the time's up, we have our winner.
That's so fantastic. I mean, you're not an arrogant asshole at all. I hate to ask, but could you do one last one for my parents?
Pretty funny, she just keeps on going with asking for signatures.
Look at
You
the
know I
body.
don't trust the face.
Look at how
They can wipe
low
all the
these
lights
cars
out, but I
are.
don't
They
do
are
anything.
virtually on
No
the ground.
way.
I mean,
I'm
the
not your
level
character
of
to work out
technical
like that.
engineering on display
If
today.
you could do one
It's
more
something
for
very
Jake.
special.
He's a mechanic.
Sure, ma'am. Keep the requests coming. It's not like I have anything important to do anyway.
You're a real peach, thanks. You know, I never listened to what people used to say about me. All those nasty rumours about the drugs and the drinking. Anyway, if you could please do one more for my ex-husband Kyle, that would be great.
Don't forget, this race is all about getting some miles under the hood. It's as much about the car's
Pretty
stamina
funny.
and technology
Thank you.
as it
And if
is
you could
about the
just
driver's
one more for my
talent.
priest, Father Lawrence. I mean, he may be Catholic, but he's a real live wire. Yeah, he drives one of those electric scooters to church sometimes.
Sure, but we kind of have other people waiting, okay? You're not the only one that showed up.
Thanks. Just one more. I know I'm asking a lot. It's not every day you get to meet a superstar, right? And my colleague Diane is a real. She
Wonder
turns 50 next week, so she would just.
See, you
when
gotta keep
will
it.
she
Why am I
stop?
somehow not
It doesn't matter how strong your car is. There's always going to be someone pushing you, someone bumping into you, cutting you off. It's how you respond that decides where you'll finish at the end of the
My
day.
mother too. I wouldn't ask if it was important, and I know you have your heart in the right place. I mean, she may be seen, but she's still a human being.
Right, I wonder whether they will just loop back to the beginning. So this is their mother.
You know, I read that piece about your program.
Let me just repeat some ground rules for those of you new to endurance racing.
That's why I would ask.
You gotta cover as much ground as possible
Who's
within
in
the
Jackson
time.
was bogus charge, but
When
he'd
the
be
time's
so
up,
excited to get a
we
greeting
have our
from a
winner.
real superstar.
Sure, ma'am.
There's only a few minutes left.
They
folks.
should be really looping back
Thank
to
you
the start
so
now.
much. I'm your biggest fan ever. And if you could do just one more for my friend Kate Caitlin, I'd be like totally open.
One more? Or
Yeah, Caitlin, I think we're looping
last
now.
one then, okay?
We can.
Oh, will you look at that? There's
so
no
fantastic.
holding back out there. The battle for positions going on into that corner. Boy, oh boy, that's some great racing out there. Moses Lee is tearing up the track.
Okay, man, but that's the last one then,
I
right?
just want to listen to these dialogues
Listen,
because
my
they're
boss at the daycare centre recently says what
because it's sometimes super funny.
if you
Dialogue.
to please influence you.
The only problem is it's really low volume.
Don't forget, this race is all about getting some miles under the hood.
You know, I
It's
never
as much about the car's
say about
stamina and technology as it is about the driver's talent.
Anyway, if you could please do one more for my ex-husband Kyle, that would be great.
Yeah, Kyle we already heard. Yeah, so it's just a little bit stupid for me to stay there that long.
That's not your character to retire.
But I was just curious how long they would take it. Alright, Moses Lee Polaroid picture. A signed Polaroid picture of Moses Lee, even without the cowboy hat, he looks suave.
Here is tire management. I mean, if
Why
you're
am I
not
somehow
careful,
not
you could burn these tires off after 10 laps.
Last one.
It's a huge deal to manage that in this heat. And these drivers.
Alright, so this is yeah, all kinds of little shops, etc. These are the stands. We will check this out later. For now, let's get to the parking garage.
Don't forget, the secret of endurance racing is to keep that car going until
I really find it quite
this race is not over until the
incredible
clock ticks down.
how well the frame rate is compared to the Hitman 1 levels.
There is still some time to go, folks.
I mean, there is still some ray tracing going on. I see some reflection in that sign over there. Very low resolution, but still some reflection.
Oh, it looks like the tires are just see.
Hi there.
Very nice. Mural graphics. Could get a coin from here, right? Yeah. But he probably will not like it. Ah. It was not like a red action, so he was good with it.
"47, the race is over. Sierra will be coming off the track any time now.
Alright, I want to take her out while she is still in her car, so I will do that once we restart. This really is all about exploration and looking at options. Take them down. Because you can take her out, if you throw something on her car she will crash, I think. Ah, crowbar, I heard that's really handy. For locked doors, etc. Right, so there's a parking garage over there. Also to the right there's some kind of a storage area. This is the expo center, I assume. And level boundary. I remember from 2 years ago that I took out a guy over there, a colonel of some sorts. Man, this looks beautiful. Water almost looks real. Really nice. Man, I wish I could play this for longer.
Phil, it's Ted here. Just returning your call before heading
That
over
is
to the
Ted
expo building
Mendes,
to meet
one of the
Knox,
country's
new
most
combat
influential
android
military-grade moneymen.
No.
This
not
must
yet.
be
I'm
connected to
letting him stew
Kronstadt.
a little. Guy's a genius, and you know what they're like.
desperately lacking.
Right,
any
that's the way to
discipline or
get to
respect for
Kronstadt.
others.
That's also indeed
Last
the
time
guy
I
I
tried
took
to have
out
a meeting
earlier.
with him, he had me sitting in a room for 4 hours before canceling. I'll head up when I feel like it. All right, I'll call you after the presentation. Speak then.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Right. I do have to say, there are not a lot of nice buildings in Florida. There are all these humongous skyscrapers, but without much design. I'm not saying that modern design in general is nice, but it's just modern design, in my view, mostly is atrocious compared to like 40 years ago or 100 years ago. But this all, it looks like all, yeah, not really appealing to me. Anyways, not the game, but the city itself, I mean. We had some more intel. I think this one. Live exercise in progress. Authorized personnel only. Robert Knox's meeting. Robert Knox has a meeting with Ted Mendes, a military contractor. This is likely related to Kronstadt's new robotics project called Palace. Yeah, I think I read about or saw a little spoiler about that. I think there's an automatic robot that can automatically target with a gun, and you can sabotage it, and then it will shoot somebody, I think. Shoot the target, so that it will be an accident kill. Anyways, we will be exploring further in the... So this is certainly an option to take. Take this guy's disguise. This is a coconut's always handy. And let's make use of that crowbar. Or are there cameras around? Could very well be. Ah, no, it's not even locked. This is, I assume, a hiding spot for a body. I'm not sure. Shuffle, distraction, and you could also, I assume, here with the faucets you could create an electrocution. But yeah, so far very nice level, much better than I remembered it to be. And we will be continuing in the next episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there. For the meantime, don't forget always to keep on gaming. See you later.